Woke up this morning and this is right outside my front door. See the bluish silver car? See in front of it? That's human feces. There was a woman squatting right there. It's like, how many times have I seen this? I understand we're animals and everything, and I understand that somebody needs to go. I just don't know why they can't go someplace else, like inside. I said, my God, and she said, I had to go. And I said, I see that, and I kept walking to give her privacy, which isn't very much privacy at all. And then the dog I was with was done, and we come back. Going inside, it was early in the morning, and you know, at least she was using toilet paper. You could see the toilet paper. So I guess I don't know. I'm saying, yeah, she wiped her butt. She wiped her butt. She left the toilet paper in her dump. You know, of course she left her dump. What are you gonna do? Well, I took a dump like a dog and take it with you. That would have been nice. I've actually, it's usually a prostitute that does this, that I see doing this. It's one of the prostitutes. But I've seen like somebody that was shopping at Key Food and then had to take a dump over there. One time, a few years back, there was a prostitute that was taking a dump, and then I ended up stepping in it because I forgot about it. It was like 2 days later, right? So I was going to check the oil on my Chevy, and it was, you know, it was right in front where the hood was, and I stepped in it. It was a horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I have so much more to do on this. Like, I have at least a couple days work on it. It's just all blocked in. I have like a lot of detail work to do. I don't know. I do like it. I would sell it, but here's the deal. I don't want to sound like a dick. I appreciate it when somebody asks, but I think that, take into consideration, I'm a 55-year-old artist. It's nothing like this is ever gonna be super cheap. All right? So if you are interested in any of these, I'll sell them. But these are original. If you want, like I'll put this one. This one's bitchin'. It could go on a shirt, or I might sell this as prints. And a print of this. Somebody bought a couple prints the other day. A print of this one, Bigfoot versus the robot, or I was gonna even call it that, or I was thinking about calling it the Dark Side of the Earth. But a print of this costs, not too much, under $30 or something for poster. But if you want the original, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to pay. But it's not done. It's not done. He's done. That one's done. Yeah, see the magic wand? See you can tell it's a magic wand. It's got those dots on it. I'm gonna color those. I do like the detail that I did on the ant walking that's not done, from the spaceship though. But it's really coming along. I do like the frigate with a paddle wheel on the back. It could work. It could work real good. It might not be good for, if you're a dolphin or something. That might hurt. He's coming along real good too. Look at the bucket of acid. Of course, acid is green. That lobster I would keep as a pet. It looks friendly. It looks more like a cat. Yeah, it is. It's coming along. Now this really is not even close to being finished. It's not. I have this screaming bearing. I can hear it. I turn the car on, I can hear it. So I'm taking it in because I have to have the car running proper because I have to pick up the Yorkie on the 18th. And I have to drive upstate towards Albany to get him. So I want the car running proper, and I'm going to get an oil change while I do it too. But that's where I'm going right now, to drop my car off to be fixed. I honestly think Trump's going to be indicted, and I know a lot of people are saying you can't indict a sitting president. I'm not so sure of that. That is just a memo that was put out by the Department of Justice and sort of recirculated, I believe, in 2000. So that is not for sure. 1972, that's what the policy was, and then it was restated in 2000. That doesn't mean that it can't happen. And when I listen to Lawrence Tribe talk about it and talk about the Constitution and flat out just say, like, the framers never wanted to make it so that the president couldn't be, tried, or if he did something wrong, that he couldn't be punished. And it's not written like that. It's not written like that at all. So this is just something that they put in recently. So he could probably be indicted. In other words, Tribe describes it as this. He said, well, if Trump actually went out on Fifth Avenue, like Trump talks about, and shot someone, one of two things are going to happen. If a cop saw him, the cop's going to shoot him to stop him, or he's going to be arrested and indicted and tried for murder. That there are certain things that you're not going to let slide. In other words, the whole Cohen thing, Cohen's going to jail. Trump is shielded because he's the president, but because Trump used criminal activity to shape the outcome of an election, it's totally unfair. It's totally unfair. He should be indicted at this point. Now, they're not going to, and the reason why they're not going to is because they really want to make this stick. I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to go for impeachment. I think that they're going to go for indictment because it's going to be such nasty charges against the guy like that. Like if he shot somebody, you would have to indict him. Now, I have a friend who died this year. She had a connection. She never told me if it was male or female, how they were involved, but just that they were involved. She asked her friend, she said, well, does the spouse, do they, tell you anything? No. And then her friend, whoever this is, could be a relative, I don't know, said, well, one time I'm asking the spouse, and they just said it's as bad as it can be. And my friend said to the person with the spouse that's involved somehow, well, what do you think that they meant by that? And she said, I don't know, treason. That's what she said. Now, my friend, we had talked about this, and I tried to get more information out of her, and then she got sick, so I stopped, it was just like she was dying. So a week before she died, she did reiterate everything that she said before, like about that. She brought it up on her deathbed. She knew she was dying. She knew she was. I'm telling you, that's my guess, is that Trump will get indicted. This is the painting I did where I was sort of thinking that I wouldn't paint with, making something for a t-shirt in mind. Like, it does have some of that subject matter, but I was like, screw it, I'm going to paint something to paint something. And that's what I'm doing here, is I'm painting. I guess I'm painting now, I'm not, as you say, see, I'm not very talented. So there's no way that, hey, get out of that, Sam's in the bathroom. There's no way that I could have made the juvenile Sasquatch, those body parts. There's no way. Look at how I paint. See what I'm saying? I don't have the talent to be able to do something like that. You would have to have, a lot of money and pay some kind of company to make something like that for you. It's clear that I could not make that. This is proof that the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch body parts, all that is real. I just happen to like to make stuff. Like paintings, I like to do scrapbooks, adult coloring books, pickup sticks, frisbee tag, stuff like that. I couldn't do that. I gotta go break up a pigeon fight. He's coming along. He looks good. Look at my hair. It looks pretty awesome, right? I have to walk to the train, and I don't have any gloves. It sort of sucks. I wanted to get over here and get this done, you know? It's already 2:30, and if the owner leaves, then I have to leave it without, like, him. I want to get sort of an estimate. I sort of know what it's going to cost, but I'd rather deal with the owner. So no, I don't have any gloves, and I have quite a bit of walking to do. I don't think this is going to cost too much. It's going to be under $1,000, you know, for sure. The deal is that when they do this, they're going to replace all the belts. You know, to get to the one that's making the noise, all of those need to be replaced. I hope it's under, God, I don't know. I don't care. I need the car is the point. That's the point, is that I don't have a car, and I get so stressed out every time I get in this car, you know, especially with the animals. It's an unbelievable amount of stress. In the summertime, because it's hot. In the wintertime, just because I have all the animals with me, and, you know, if the damn thing breaks, it's just a lot of stress. So you know, I'm doing what I can to alleviate that stress. You know, I'm not getting in the car on the highway with the engine, you know, making this noise. I know it's not that big of a deal, I think. You know, I could take it in there and they could see something else. It's a 2005. If they wanted to look around, they could find $6,000 worth of work that needs to be done. Maybe more if you count, you know, the windows that really don't roll. Some of them don't roll down anymore. Or the doors that don't work anymore. This door I have screwed shut. You know, I don't know. Is it scrap at this point? I guess not. I'm driving it. I'm putting more money into it. How much have I put into this car? $20,000 at least. I have a new transmission. That was a big one. Getting the car towed for that was huge. I was on the highway with dogs and stuff, you know. You know, easy 20 grand. I look to the left and I see in somebody's like apartment building in the basement, they have the Cool Art Studio and Gallery, New York. The sign is on plywood and it's stenciled with black spray paint. I'm not giving them shit because I did a lot of shows like that at first. Well, not in New York. In Kansas City, I did a lot of like alternative spaces. In New York, when I moved up here, instantly I got a show at Hunter College. I tried to stay away from doing stuff like that. If you're an artist, don't show your stuff in a bar or restaurant. That's just nonsense, you know. I'm all for this stuff though. Like somebody that wants to have an art gallery and, you know, they don't have a lot of money, they put the gallery up and start showing people's work. That's what it's about. It's about showing people's work. You wouldn't see that in any other town. Well, you'll see that in Kansas City. Kansas City has a lot of art. They do. They have a lot of artists in Kansas City that have stayed there. They go to the Art Institute, whatever. They stay there. So there's always like this young crop of artists that are, you know, want to show work. And one thing that's for sure is my car's health comes before mine, because if I don't have a car, I don't have anything. I can't make money, I can't get around, I can't get food. That's always been the case with me, you know. I gotta fix the car before I fix myself. take it to the car doctor. Don't go to the doctor. Get your car fixed. That'd be true of my dogs too. Dogs come first. I'm trying to do better with my health though. I have not been drinking any caffeine, like none. I've had like no caffeine in 3 weeks or a month, something like that. I feel so much better. It's the truth. I have been eating a lot more though. I'm sort of worried about that, but I can control my diet. So I'll start starving again today. So I don't want to get fat. Well, this might not be real good because it could be my AC compressor. The AC compressor is hooked into all those belts. That's my worst case scenario. So I'm looking at $1,200-$1,300, where I had this choice of like, do I get AC in this car? Do I spend more? I might have to get AC in this car. It's gonna suck, man. I'm gonna put $1,200 in this car. I need the car, you know? I need the fucking car. I'm so bummed out, you know? If that thing screws up, if I don't, you know, you can hear, I know it had to do with the belts. So if that compressor fucks up really bad, it'll screw up all that whole line of belts. The air conditioner line on this car is, and on most cars, it's on the same line as other stuff. What am I gonna do? I don't have too much of a choice. If that's my worst case scenario, is if that is what it is, that is what it is. Fuck it. You know, I'll tell you something. Life is harder if you're poor. Because if you're poor, you end up spending more money than if you aren't poor. The $1,200 made me forget my hat, so I better go back because I don't want to pay for another hat. It's another $12. This sucks. Merry fucking Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas. Washing machine is broken in my building. I'm sick of not being able to do laundry. So I'm in Williamsburg. I'm walking up here to see if they're still at work. My landlord, the management company, and tell them to put a fucking... What good is it? We have a dryer but no washing machine. This is 2 months. Screwed up. That seemed like a total waste. It was a waste of time. Just, you know, totally giving me the runaround. It's just a washing machine. Put it in there. You can buy a commercial one for $800. It's just bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. I don't want to fucking go to a laundromat. There's a dryer there, but no washing machine. Lady just blatantly cut in front of me. Like, she didn't even see me. Oh, please. It was so obnoxious. It was fucking obnoxious. I'm like, you know, I was here first. Fucking sucks. I may have a huge bill for my car coming up, but I certainly don't have the problems this guy has. It's not gonna make any difference giving him a couple bucks. It's not. It's cold out. Probably sleeps in the subway. It really is. It's not going to make any difference for me, the $2. That's the point that I'm trying to say, is that your life, no matter how shitty it is never going to be as bad as someone else's. There's always somebody that's worse off than you. It's just a fact. I was talking to Jinyington when I was trying to get my ticket, and the thing sucked. It didn't work, so I went to the next one and used a dollar bill. I used a $5 bill, and the $5 bill, or when they give you change, they give it to you in, you know, they give it to you with metal, not a dollar bill. They didn't give me two. They give you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You get two $1 coins. It's fucking bullshit. It was easy. As soon as I saw that guy, I was like, oh, he's asking, here, take this. You know, they make them golden, but they're still, it's just $1, and it's obnoxious. What are you gonna do with that? They just get lost. I see no purpose to have like the $1 that's a coin. It's just stupid. And get rid of the penny too while you're at it. And the nickel. And keep the dime. Keep the quarter. And that's it. Carload full of people, and just about everybody's on a phone. And I'm seeing several in the vicinity that are clearly doing Tinder. I shit you not. Like, if I had to guess, 25% of the train is doing Tinder. That's the way it looks like. You can tell. Tinder's wrong. Don't do it. Don't. Bad people are on Tinder, probably. I never went on a Tinder date. I talked to some people that just, I don't know, it's not really for me. Well, I was unsuccessful. Didn't work. And Bumblebee, I tried, or Bumble, tried that too. Very unsuccessful. I would get people that were interested, but then, you know, making the date and meeting them, I mean, come on. Like, I don't know that person. They could, like, drug me and do things to my dead body and then eat me. You know, I'm not doing it. Getting on the train with the high school kids, god damn, it's miserable. Just shut up. Shut up. They're screaming and shit. It's obnoxious. It's a $1,200 repair on my car. Air conditioning. I didn't want air conditioning. I've been without air conditioning for the last 2 years. Now I'm gonna have to have it. That sucks. Be better in the summer for sure, but $1,200? God damn it. I'm so bummed out. I really am. I'm so bummed out. I need fruit. I'm gonna not eat. I'll eat fruit tonight, is what I'm gonna do. I'm eating fruit. I want star fruit, I'm out. I got a ton of it. It looks great too. Star fruit, you wanna get it without brown edges, green or yellow. That's ripe. There's a ton of it and it's big. Brown, you wouldn't want that. You want these. See how these look? Those are perfect. They have a lot of stuff, Jamaican stuff here. I'm gonna get, looks like they have a pear soda. I'm gonna get it. And they have a, I'm not getting that Irish moss. I'll tell you what, I tried it. It's gross. It's gross. Maybe I'll get that one and I'll try it. I'll try the Irish moss in a can. That's the stuff that has. Do you know what I'm talking about? I did a video on this. It's like it has like seaweed in it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, we'll get that too. Kimchi. This is the only place that has decent kimchi. Here's another ginger drink. They got a lot of Jamaicans like ginger ale. I think I'll get the. No, that's expensive. Oh, it's got stuff floating in it. I'm getting it. I'll get that. It's got ginger floating in it. New soda. I think it's soda. Peardax. I think it's from Jamaica, man. It's from a store that has a lot of Jamaican food in it. It's Korean owned, but I don't know. Let me put some glasses on. Let's find out about this. This is intriguing. I'm not a huge fan of pears. My father would eat pears. Have I bought a pear before? Yeah. Do I like pears? No. They sort of taste sandy to me. I'll eat them. I will eat a pear. If somebody cut it up and it was like on a tray with some fruit or something, I would eat a pear for sure. But I'm not gonna go buy a pear, most likely. White Ways Peardax. Yeah, it's got like bubbles on it, so I think it is a soda. Sparkling pear drink, artificial flavor. It has French writing on it. distributed by Barbados. Okay, so this is a soda from Barbados. Let's test it out. Oh, come on. Really? That almost smells like beer. I have to make sure there's no alcohol in this. Seriously. It's a fermented drink, I think. Sparkling pear drink. I don't see anywhere that it says anything about alcohol. This might be a Pepsi company from, I think this is a Pepsi company from Barbados. It says something about Pepsi on here. Well, let's try it. Oh, now that's fucking weird. I almost want to say it's like a sparkling pear wine. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know what to think. I don't think that it's fermented, but it certainly is trying to imply that it is. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. It's never going to be a big sensation in the United States, that's for sure. This might be something that, if you're in Barbados, you might be like, oh yeah, give me a pear drax. They're delicious. It's probably pronounced different. If it's French, pear dra, I don't know. Somebody that speaks French. I took French in 8th grade. I can't remember. Perdra? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I have enough problem with English. It has an artificialness to it, that's for sure. It really tastes artificial. It reminds me of Boone's Farm. Boone's Farm made a sparkling, like, cider that was very much like this years ago. I'm talking about years ago. I know because I tried it. I was a kid, I tried it. It was in the refrigerator, and I don't know, somebody gave it to, you know, it's like, it came in like a Christmas gift box where you get like sausage and cheese, and there was a like little jug in there, and it was Boone's Farm. It was a Boone's Farm product, and I just tasted it, and I was like, that's not good. That's sort of how this is. Yeah, am I gonna finish this? Is a good question. I paid for this. It's liquid. I should probably finish it. I don't feel like I'm in Barbados. I don't know, man. People, you know, I guess in Barbados, you'd be on the beach and you'd be like, oh, give me a Pedrox Man. No, that's Jamaica. They probably drink it in Jamaica too, so. Go down to the bodega, man. Give me a Pedra. Give me a Pedra, man. No. Like Haiti. I could see this being a big hit in Haiti. Like all the kids are drinking it. You know, like walking around. That's an island that flips me out. Haiti? What the fuck is the matter with that place? Like you got the Dominican Republic on one side, and then you have Haiti on the other, and Haiti is just God, I want to use a Trump term. You know, it's sort of a shithole country. Not that the people are shitholes. Now I sound like Trump, but do you know what I mean? Like the poverty is so severe. They you know, that's really it's a sad situation there. They have like all their trees and stuff they cut down to burn to make charcoal out of. It's like a product that they can sell. It's not good to be in Haiti. I would want to skip over to, you know, the Dominican Republic for sure. I don't know. Do they have a wall down there? Why would you want to live in Haiti? I don't get it. I would. So what? It's some jungles or whatever. Get over to the Dominican Republic. Stop speaking French and live there. That makes more sense. Haiti's a mess. I mean, it is. It's really poverty-stricken. Not that, like, the Dominican, you know, it's not such a rich country, but at least they have tourism and they have some other stuff going on. Haiti, I don't want to call it a shithole country, but it is. It is. It's really poverty-stricken. Trump doesn't care. That's for sure. We should have more people down there than religious people trying to help. You know, Haiti could be cool. Tell them to stop chopping down their trees to make charcoal. I say no. I don't like it. You know, maybe once again I'm going back to cocktails. If I was a bartender and I wanted to make some kind of special drink for, like, you know, a week or something, I might get a case of this and I'd pour this in a glass and put like a slice of pear on the rim of the glass and add rum. That's what I would do, and I'd sell that. You know, it's not very good. That's a shit drink. The funniest thing is Nick Ayer's not wanting to have anything to do with Trump. And the other thing that it isn't funny, but it certainly is interesting, is Maria Butina. Wednesday, she's changing her plea deal. She's totally changing it. She's cooperating with the feds. You know, the Russian honey trap? I wouldn't have fallen for that honey trap. That doesn't seem like honey to me. It seems more like jam or jelly. It's not even maple syrup. I'll fall for the Russian honey trap, but it has to be, you know. You're not gonna get my dog training secrets that way, Mr. Putin. You're gonna have to, you know, what am I gonna say? But the fact that she is changing her plea and she's working with feds, when have we ever seen this? We've never seen this, ever. Doesn't happen very often that you catch the spy and then they tell you everything. So what I'm saying is, in her plea deal, they might be offering her a chance to stay, because if she goes back, they'd probably kill her, because she's you know, she's cooperating with the Americans. That doesn't go good, even if she lives here. You know, we've seen what Putin will do. The Skripals in England, he will have you poisoned. It's not an exaggeration. That's in the news. He will have you poisoned, and that's probably why Manafort is so freaked out, because he knows that they'll come after his family. It would be stress, but you know, if you're going to do stuff like that, that's not a parking ticket, you know. This is serious crimes that these people are committing, including Trump. Trump has been implicated in a federal crime that clearly would have swayed the election in some regards. Absolutely. That is really screwed up. I'm drinking another drink that I got at the store to sort of the Korean Jamaican store. It's this, and I assume that this would be. I think it's Jamaican. Let me see. Now I do like Malta Goya. I like those. I don't know what this is though. Power malt ginger, non-alcoholic. I knew that. Oh, with vitamin B. Oh yeah. So it's a non-alcoholic. I might like this. I'll make mead, non-alcoholic mead. So I might like something like this. I don't see any crap floating in it. There might be though. Looks real dark. This has a non-twist off top. I thought that. I looked at it and I was like, man, that doesn't look like a twist off. Which is real strange. Power malt, it has a bitchin' cap. It's got like a little crown on it, like a Crown Royal cap. Oh, okay. By appointment to the Royal Danish Court. Well, there you go. Now I'm much more excited about drinking this. This is like this is the royalty drink. The drink that the royals over in Denmark, they're totally into it. Is that right? Denmark, right? Yeah, look. There's the crown. Huh. It sort of smells like ginger beer. Cough syrup. Oh, I like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm buying this again. Power malt. It's great. It is. It's sort of like a Malta Goya with ginger in it. Oh, yeah. A lot of B vitamins. That means there's B vitamins in it. This is a fermented drink. It's not a soda. Non-alcoholic, but it's fermented. Oh yeah, I like it a lot. It tastes like cough syrup. It is. It's sort of like drinking booze. It's pretend it's sort of sweet. If I had to be around a bunch of drunks, I might drink this. I might. Or I might not drink anything. I might drink water. I'm definitely not drinking caffeine anymore. Fuck caffeine. Yeah. It's, let me try it again. Yeah, it's a hybrid. It's like a ginger beer Malta hybrid. I say thumbs up on this. Oh yeah, yeah, this is great. Okay, I gotta get back to the news. If you haven't been watching the news, you should be watching the news. Don't be watching Fox. You're wasting your time. That stuff starts soaking into people. I'm not shitting you. 1984. It is real. You're watching Fox. What are you going to do? Start feeling sorry for Trump? Don't. He's had everything his whole entire life. He's never sweat. And he still had to cheat. It's pathetic. It is. It's pathetic.
Anyone. We didn't come here to divide. We came here to unify.
I just watched Chuck and Nancy and Trump in the Oval Office, and it was the best reality TV I've seen in a long time. They tore him a new a-hole. If you're a Trump supporter and you're watching this, know that when people say he lies, he doesn't lie. He just lies constantly and makes shit up. Numbers are inflated like so much, they're outrageous. And Chuck was just like, no, we have to do this because you're making stuff up. He's making stuff up. Do you understand the point? If you are only watching Fox opinion shows, you don't know what is going on. So don't even pretend that you do. Or if you watch Alex Jones, you don't know what's going on. You don't. Alex Jones isn't even on YouTube anymore. But do you understand the point? There's a lot going on. You don't get it. I vote Republican. Okay? I'm telling you, that man, Donald Trump, is lying constantly, making shit up, and somebody needs to say this. Somebody needs to say it. Was it entertaining to watch them say this to Trump the liar? Yes, it was. It was. He looked like a little schoolboy being scolded by his teachers, his teacher, Nancy, and the principal, Chuck. And, you know, he just like was doing his, you know, backpedaling and yeah, you know, they put him in his place. That's what needs to be done. We need to get Trump out of there. I'm going to pick up my car. Real good news. It's not going to cost me $1,300. It was not the compressor. That sucks that if the compressor like is really screwed up, everything's tied in to one thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so if one belt screws up or one, they all screw up. So if you start hearing like that, like a bearing screaming at you, you got to go get that changed, or else you'll be on the highway, a belt breaks or something, or one of those pulleys really screws up, you're not going to move. So I had to do it. That's just the way it is with the older car. You have to keep putting money in there. Now I'm taking Remy with me. Where's Remy? There's Remy. I don't want to walk alone. Take Remy. She's a good. She's not a great bird. She's not a good bird. She's a great bird. She's with me all the time. She is. I like the winter time because I can take her in the car. If I have to go in a store or something, I don't have to worry about her overheating. You know, I won't take her in the car in the summer. She just has to stay home. That's just how it is. See Rem? Baby Remy. It's Remy's first time on a train. She don't give a shit. She's with me. She don't care. It's little Remy. She's awesome. What are you looking at, freak? It's just a pigeon on my shoulder. It's Remy. Quit looking. There's a guide dog on the train. Its tail is tucked between its legs, you know, tucked under. It's a Labrador. I don't know why its tail's like that. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I didn't train it. It's probably from Morristown, I would imagine. That's weird. That's good. With the oil change, it was only $700. That's better than 13. I'll tell you that. And if you're gonna drive a car like this, you got to keep putting money into it. It's a, you know, if you don't keep doing it, things are really gonna go bad. It's a fact. You know, if I wouldn't have done this, I would have been on the highway, it would have screwed up. If you just let stuff go, it just makes it worse. It does. It definitely makes it worse. I don't know how many times when I was real poor that because I didn't do something, it cost me more money. It's, you know, it's a fact. You got to keep up on the car. Like I said, the car's before me. The car is very important. The car is just as important as my dog's health or Remy's health, or, you know, I have to keep the car running. Both my guy in Brooklyn and the people upstate, they both say that there's no reason I can't go to 200,000. With that said, there's stuff that's never going to get fixed on this car. You know, what's the point? Like the air conditioning? Unless the compressor really fucks up, I'm not going to do anything with it. What am I going to put, $1,200 for air conditioning in this car? If the car still runs, you know, that's just how it is. Airbag light's on, so now I'm headed back to the garage because it wasn't on before. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of his guys took my airbag out. I don't know. Those are expensive. That's something I wouldn't replace. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna spend $500 on an airbag? I don't think so. No. If I get in an accident, that's it, you know. This world isn't that great. It isn't, and everybody knows it. It's like, it's just a bunch of tragedy and disappointment. It is, it's a joke. There's nothing better, so you might as well stay, but it's not. It's not so great. It isn't. Fucking Christmas. Christmas isn't so great, that's for sure. Christmas is stupid. It is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. It's so dumb. It is. I just want to, I'm just glad the car's done so I can go back and work on my new painting. It's starting to shape up. I got it all blocked in. I'll start doing detail and stuff. And then tomorrow I will be up waiting for Maria Butina. It's a sensor in the seat that fucks with the airbag, so I got an airbag light on now. What am I gonna do? You know, I'm not gonna, there you go, I'm not spending money on that. There's no way. That airbag light can stay on. That's the way that I look at it. What am I gonna do? Car's running like a fucking top. Seriously. It's sweet. There's a lot of people see my car, they're jealous. It's pretty sweet. Maybe they're not jealous of the car, they're probably jealous of Remy. They want Remy. Nobody can have Remy. Remy's awesome, aren't you? Remy went on the train today. She was good. People were looking at us. They were looking at us like, why does he have a pigeon? Like, why is that pigeon with him? Why is that pigeon sitting on his lap? Why is that pigeon sitting on his shoulder? Quit looking, freak. That's Remy. It's another drink that I picked up at the Jamaican Korean market, and this is Hoka's Ginger Brew. It's New England style, but I don't think it's made in New England. And the reason why I got this is because it looks like crap is floating in it. I'll buy a bottle if a bunch of sediment's floating around in it. It's not really saying exclusively manufactured. Somebody's making it for them. Or a product of the USA. It's caffeine free, non-GMO, no preservatives, no high fructose. But then it has corn syrup underneath it without a check mark. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But let's try it. It could be good. It smells like a ginger ale or ginger soda. That's not bad. It's spicy. Yeah. It has a little after kick to it, you know? Sort of like on the back of my throat. It sort of feels hot. This product's okay. It tastes like a lot of other ones that I've had. This doesn't taste too unusual. This is more like a soda with I'm not even so sure crap is floating in it. Now I have a bottle in there with some crap floating in it, definitely. Let me go get that and we'll test that out. This is okay. It's okay. I'd drink this again. Their label is kind of bullshit, though. You know, have you ever heard of blue, green, red, contrasting colors? No, you want to use black and gold. Good job. And your name? What the fuck is that? Pig Snout Ginger Brew. That's what you should have called it. Not Pocas? I don't know. Even Poconos. That would work. Anything other than that. Let me go get the bottle of crap. Here's the other bottle. Now, I had one of these, but it wasn't this. It didn't have mango in it. This has mango in it. See the mango floating around? This is also a plastic bottle, which I find is strange. Like, the quality would be better if it was in glass, to me, you know, but let's see. Let me put my glasses on, see what it says. Cape Cod ginger, sparkling, raw, and organic. See? It's raw, BPA free, probiotic, gluten free. Okay, so this has a probiotic in it. That means that it was fermented. This is a fermented product. It just happens to be in a plastic jar. No fructose or cold pressed raw ginger. Contains natural fruit. Settling may occur. Okay. It's only 70 calories. That's good. That's good. Now, I haven't had the one with mango in it. I had the one that was just ginger, and I liked it. So I don't really know what to think of this. Well, let me give it a shot. It's flat. It's flat. I don't like it. I'll tell you something. I like the other one, and the other one wasn't flat. This is flat. It's not bad, though, flat. Well, I just got some of the mango, and it tasted like an old lady. Whatever that tastes like. It wasn't good. You know, like, you ever been in a haunted house and you smell the old lady perfume? Like that. You know what I'm talking about? Not good. Oh no, I'm starting to like it. Well, I'm tempted to buy another straight ginger one. See if that is effervescent, and I'm tempted to buy another one of these and see if it's more flat. It's all right. I don't got a lot to say about it because it's in a plastic bottle. That's stupid. God damn, why'd they do that? It's made in well, of course, it's made in Massachusetts. 12, 13, 18. Well, it expires in 3 days. Maybe that's why it's flat. No. I say no. I'll wash it down with some pig snot ginger brew. No. I'm not real wild about either of them. That's depressing. 3 lousy ones. This, I say no. This, no. And this has a stupid name. It has a fucking stupid label. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I almost said it's retarded. It's not retarded. It's just, come on. The fucking label? Oh, isn't that cool? Who designed this? Your cousin? You have a cousin or something that did good in art school, so you are in grade school, so you had them to say, you should have had me design it. One, I would have put a UFO on here, maybe Bigfoot, an alien. I would have definitely put Bigfoot on there. They have a freaking mountain on there, and no Bigfoot. I'd have a Bigfoot on both sides, and maybe a UFO coming between the mountains or something. Maybe change the mountains to a volcano. That would be bitchin'. And 2 Bigfoot and a UFO. None of these companies are going to make any money. You want to make money? Call me. We'll talk. I'm an idea guy. I got 1 million of them. This isn't too bad as a soda, but their label stinks. Yeah, it'd be all right. Sort of has a musty taste to it, like I don't know. It just reminds me of like a musty basement. Those are fucking rank. Real hungry, but I'm dieting. And I'm dieting, I'm trying something new, which is taking fiber pills. Because when you eat fiber pills, they're going to expand in your stomach, and it's going to make you feel less hungry. And it seems to be working. I don't know if this is just my own idea or other people do this, but it seemed to make sense, and it's sort of working. A new thing here. Kimblebrook Farm, Vermont's organic milk. It's whole chocolate milk. Now it doesn't look like it's too chocolatey. That's how I'm gonna get it. If I get it home, it's too chocolatey, I'm not gonna drink it, I'm gonna pour it out. Or cut it. I'll cut it with regular milk. I hate it like that. I have a feeling it will be like that, but maybe not. See, it's got like it doesn't look real chocolatey. This could be good. I bought this chocolate milk. It looked good because it doesn't look real dark, and I don't like it real thick. Like I like if I have quick or something, I'm gonna make it sort of light. So I don't want it real sweet. I don't want anything like that. And I got it up to the register. It's almost $8. $8 fucking for chocolate milk. Are you kidding me? So I'm not a person to be like, oh, I brought it up there, so I'm gonna pay for it and try it, but I'm gonna be bummed out if it's super sweet. It's $8. They better have this right. This is grown-up chocolate milk. Seriously, I hope. This could be garbage. I don't know. It's not real thick. It isn't. God, you know what? I'm not kidding when I say this. This seems like it's chocolate milk, and to flavor it, they used quick. I'm not kidding you. Where's the? I mean, they could do that. They could do that. I know somebody that buys a product like that and does something else with it and like resells it. Sure. I mean, man, that is quick. Where's some glasses? Need glasses, and you're under 40, right? You don't need glasses. You will. I hate that. I don't need to hear that. Let's see. Kimblebrook Farm, grass-grazed, farm fresh, Vermont's organic milk. Grade A certified organic milk, vitamin D added, pasteurized, homogenized, half gallon, whole chocolate. I gotta try it. I gotta try it again. Tucked into Vermont's Chaplain Valley, Kimblebrook Farm is home of a herd of 200 Jersey and Holsteins. Together, responsible for the complete nutritious health food Vermont's organic milk. Our family farm to your home. Organic milk, organic cane, sugar, organic cocoa, and vitamin D. That is the ingredients. So, it's, honestly, it's good. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it isn't good. Look at this. So at the bottom is all that. I am not shaking that up. I want a healthy chocolate milk. I don't need all this sugar and crap at the bottom. That'll make it like I don't like it. I like it like this. It's just ridiculous. Like, let it float to the bottom. Would I buy this again? No. It's overpriced. It's way overpriced. I could buy regular chocolate milk that they have over there and cut it and sort of have the same thing. And not have the crap down at the bottom. Yum! But I am hungry at this point. It's been hours since I've been up. There's a food truck over there, Rosie's, Brooklyn, New York, but this is a no parking zone. I don't want to get a ticket. God damn it. I'll just go home. Fuck this. I don't need to eat. I have this U.S. government truck in front of me. It's a U.S. Army, and it's a Silverado. It's a Chevy. Like, why? I don't know. There I go again. Why does the government need like an expensive car? You know, like why do they need this pickup truck? That's ridiculous on my part. I'm sure that wherever they work, they would have to pick stuff up. You know, I could see them needing that, but first thing comes into my head is like it's government waste. You know, that's government waste. They shouldn't be driving a Silverado. Those aren't that expensive, I don't think, but they're not that cheap either. It's a fucking Chevy. You know, it can't be that expensive, can it? I don't know. Maybe they are expensive. I would imagine they're $35,000 or something. It's a lot of money. It is. It's a lot of money. I would have a pickup truck as long as it had like a back to it that, I could put everybody in. That would probably work. Sure. I guess. I'd rather have a van though. You know what I really would like is to get like a cargo van. That would be ideal. The minivan just doesn't have the room, it doesn't have the room. It's cramped in here. I have everything like squished in here. I'm not complaining. It's better than a Chevy Cobalt, but a cargo van would probably be my next. I'm looking. I go on Facebook Marketplace and see what people are selling. The only thing of it is if you're gonna buy something used, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. So I'm sort of like, well, I'll just keep this because I sort of know what's been done and what hasn't been done. I don't, it's a real toss up. I look at I can get vans. I can get a cargo van for not too much, but I'm just gonna put myself in the same situation. It's gonna be the exact same thing, but yet I'm not gonna know what's more than likely gonna break down, or what's really been fixed. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't I'm gonna say it's a super bad deal. I traded this car, or I did like a barter thing, and I probably got the short end of the deal. It's pretty, I don't know. It holds everybody though. It does. It holds everybody. So no, I guess I didn't get the short end. It's better than a Chevy Cobalt, that's for sure. So I like the Honda. I do. I like it. It's okay. It's great. It's a really nice car. I love this car. It's awesome. Remy doesn't care. I don't know. It has stuff in here that I don't need, that doesn't work. Like the power windows. I really don't need power windows. I don't even know if they make a van that doesn't have power windows though. So, do all cars have power windows now? They probably do. It's more stuff to break so that you can pay more, you know, aftermarket stuff. Like the power sliding doors are just, one of them I have, you know, I have a screw in it so it won't fly open. The other one doesn't work, and it's sort of like, you know, unlatched all the time, so it drains my that's one of the drains for my electrical system. I have several. Some of them I don't know what they are. It came, you know, when I got the car, there were electrical drains. Right away I was buying a new battery, and the owner was saying, oh, that battery is only like 6 months old. You shouldn't have that car and batteries like that. Really? Oh, that car and batteries. Thanks for telling me. So if I make a statement like, and this is all hypothetical, if I say something like, Asian chicks are cute, is that racist? It is, right? I'm not supposed to say that. Or no, that's sexist. That's sexist, right? If I said all Asian people are smart, that would be racist. Or is there a difference? Do you see what I'm saying? Both times it's a compliment, but both times, well, with the one thing, it's sort of uninformed, because certainly there's Asian people that aren't smart. But the reason why that popped into my head is I saw a lady saying that to an Asian dude in a Dandy Mart about a month and a half ago, and I was like, she's like, you all are smart people, that's why you're a scientist. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, lady, shut up. Shut up. She was like freaked out that the guy was in a government car. He was in a government car, and he had a government, like, credit card, and, you know, she's like, you work for the government? Right? Because he had a slight accent, you know, but clearly, you can have an accent and be a U.S. citizen, but for, you know, Trump country, that really sort of throws people for a loop. Oh, so he works for the government and he has an accent, you know? That was clearly racist. I would assume if I did say something like, Asian chicks are hot, that's racist, so I would never say anything like that. I would just say, oh, that girl's hot. Oh, and by the way, she's Asian, so she has that real sweet looking black hair. She's hot. On a side note, this is the truth. I've known a lot of Asian people, and none of them have been stupid, so that, is there any validity to that? Well, there's some validity to Asian friends of mine that have kids, that there is like this really push for the kids to be successful. Is that racist? That's what they tell me too. They're like, no, you know, if I'm thinking about somebody in particular, the daughter got has like a 3.9 or something without even trying. And he's on the daughter constantly about, you need to work harder. And I said, dude, she's got a 3.9. And he said, yes, but she doesn't try and gets a 3.9. If she tried, she'd have a 4.0. So there's logic there for sure, and this really, you know, drive to make sure that the kids are, you know, they're successful. It's a cultural thing, I think, in a lot of Asian communities. It's like, you know, education. We've seen this in other groups of people. Jewish people, you know, there's always been this, like, you know, thing in, you know, the Jewish community. Education is important, should be important in every community and society, but some place more of an importance upon education than others. Is that racist, or is that just factual generalizations. Like, it is a generalization. I'm seriously, I don't see myself as racist. I don't see myself as, I don't give a shit what you are. I don't. And as far as like my sexist shit goes, I don't really care. I don't have a type. Hot is hot. That's the truth. I don't like blondes any more than I would like, and think an Asian woman is attractive. I don't. I find, attractive is attractive. That's just how it is. I don't really see like I don't have a type. I'm not like, check out that black chick. She's super hot. I like black chicks. I'm not like that. Is she attractive? Well, there you go. That's good enough for me. That's how I am. I don't really give a shit what you are. More than that, as far as somebody looks, I'm more or less more concerned about how you are to me. How you are to me. Are you respectful to me? Like, are you nice? Are you friendly? That seems to be more of an importance than looks, especially nowadays. Like, I mean, if I'm going to talk about attractiveness, somebody can be just absolutely gorgeous, but if they're got a crappy personality, that just, that, who cares? Who cares? If you're attractive and you're totally into Trump, what the fuck do I want to have anything to do with you? Like, I just can't even say it. Like, if at this point you're still supporting Trump, then you don't watch the news, so you're an idiot. And if you are watching the news and you still support Trump, then you are an idiot. And that's how I see it. So I can't think of like the hottest woman like putting up with that. Like, I don't want to hear your vapid opinions about Trump. Clearly, there's problems. There's huge problems. And if a person is so blind to the problems, then I don't care. I don't care if you look like Cheryl Tiegs. Boy, that just aged me. Boy, but she looks good. No, Christy Brinkley. I haven't seen Cheryl Tiegs. I don't know if she's still around. Christy Brinkley still looks pretty good. Pretty good. She looks great, for sure. So for breakfast, what I had was a star fruit, and I had like 2 fiber pills. That was it. And then and water. That's all I had. And I don't have this huge pit in my stomach. That's for sure. So I do think that this is an alternative or something to like supplement my I think it's called intermittent fasting is what I've been doing for the last 30 years. Like, I'll eat and then sometimes I won't eat. But sometimes it gets difficult because your stomach, like, you get hunger pains. So I'm gonna try that. I haven't gained. I'm not fat, but I need to make sure I don't get fat. My family's fat. My brothers are fat. My dad was a pig, pretty much. My dad, I never knew him under. He was my father's 6'2", and he fluctuated between 235 and 250, something like that. I never saw him under 235. I doubt, 235, I don't even know if I saw him at that. I think it was more like 250 my whole life. He always seemed like he was the same weight. I don't think that he got, he's never like 300 pounds or anything like that, but he was, he must have been 250, 255. He'd lie about his weight. I'd give him shit about it. Hey, fat man, how much do you weigh? He was 235 now that I think about it, my whole life. That's what he'd always say. Oh, I'm only about 235. I've been dieting. Oh, sure. Sure you are. Sure you've been dieting. His idea of dieting would be going out to PT's, which is a strip club in like East St. Louis. That's on the other. That's not really St. Louis, Missouri. That's in Illinois. And eat and watch the strippers, and then go home and take a Lipitor. So the strip club was also like a restaurant. I raved about their steak sandwiches. He said he always had to go over there. He said they had a good Caesar salad too. Like, he'd eat a salad, but he'd also eat other stuff with it. So it's like, well, if you just ate the salad, maybe. But that, you know, then he has the main course. The dude ate like a, you know, he liked food. He liked food. He was a very good cook. You know, the guy was overweight. I saw my dad on a bicycle one time, and it was shocking. And I think we were all laughing, like, look at Dad on a bike. Couldn't believe it. I think he was just trying to prove a point that he knew how to ride a bike. He didn't look real comfortable on the bike, I'll tell you that. My dad, I would ask him, I'd say like, well, do you exercise? His response would be, well, I'm active. So his idea of getting exercise would be getting on a motorcycle and going for a ride over to Illinois, to the strip club, where he told his wife, he told me, I said, what about you? What about Susan? What'd she think about this? Oh, she knows I'm just going over there to like help my friends. They get lost. They don't really know their way around Illinois. That's what he said he told his wife. I'm sure my dad's wife, Susan, was just like, yeah, please go. You know, they got along great, but you would want to have time away from my dad for sure. So, you know, go over there, Mike, and have a good time with the strippers, you know. You know, what are you gonna do with somebody like my dad? You know, what are you gonna do? No, don't do that. I just gotta go do it anyway. That'll make him do it even more. You just sort of like, yeah, okay, have a good time, you know, because it's harmless unless, you know. I don't think that they were doing the strippers. Strippers, they have rules about like you can't like date the customers and stuff like that. My dad always bragged about he left his credit card over there, right, or something like that, or his wallet, and he always bragged about how like nothing was taken. They didn't run the credit card, like how up and up the strip club was. Like, okay, Dad, sounds like they're very honest. That's great, which I'm sure that it's probably connected. This is what happened the other day. I was talking to Milk Paint, and Mike was in the background, and I forgot what was going on, but I said, what is Mike giving you what for? That's what I said, and Milk Paint said, she started almost laughing and said, did you say, is Mike giving you what for? And I said, yes. And then I did it with a country accent, I think. Is he giving you what for? Like that. And now Milk Paint is saying what for. She's giving me shit because I said that. She said this. She said, so that's like something like an old person would say. I'm like, I guess. I don't know. It's a colloquialism for sure. You know who says a lot of colloquialisms? Jinian. She would probably say that she doesn't, but then she'll say it. And then if I catch her saying it, I can also get her to say it in a country accent. She'll say it like that, you know? That's Jinian. See, Jinian will say a lot of colloquialisms. I guess Milk Paint really, she does. I just can't think of anything right now. Nothing really comes to mind. Jinian, yes. Like, what's one of the things that Jinian says that's sort of like a colloquialism? This and that, maybe she says that, or she says a lot of countrified shit. She's from St. Louis, but she's been living in North Carolina, and this is the truth. She says a lot of countrified shit, and I said to Jinian, I said, I noticed that you got a southern accent now, and she says that she don't, but she does. She does. It's not real thick, not at all. And if you call her on it, then she starts talking like she's from St. Louis again. Jinian does. Jinian has this, like, God, I wish I could, like, think of something that Jinian says that's, like, real sort of Maybe I got that whatnot from Ginia, and I'm not sure where I picked that up, to tell you the truth. She says a lot of this and that and whatnot. Whatnot? What for? That's what I said to Milk Paint about Mike. I said, is he giving you what for? That's a North Carolina thing. I think that Ginia is influencing me. I never said, I would never say, is he giving you what for, you know. Before Ginia became countrified. And now she's sort of making me countrified because this is not a Beaver Dams accent whatsoever. But I'll tell you one thing. Ginia was happy today. She might be pure country now. She is. She's pretty country. So is fucking Milk Paint. Milk Paint lives on this farm, 150 something like that, 150 acres in the country. She's the one that's countrified. But I forgot what I was saying. Something about Ginia. Ginia talks pure country now. You know, that's the truth. That's what happens. Like, you can sort of take the girl out of the city, but you can't take the country out of the girl. And she was always country because her parents are from the South. Ginia's parents are from way down south in a land of cotton. Look, a new restaurant in the neighborhood. It's definitely lacking ambiance, that's for sure. Let's check out the menu. Oh, it's Jamaican, I think. Jamaican jerk chicken, one side, $11. Barbecue or buffalo wings, 12. Burger, fries. Black bean burger and fries. Mac and cheese. Grilled asparagus. Lemon pound cake. Chocolate lava cake. House salad is $4. Okay. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? It's Jonathan from the Key Food. Yeah, it's awesome. All right. Well, I won't eat here today, but I'll eat here tomorrow. I'll get lunch here or something. I'll review that. This is sort of typical about, you know, what we get in this neighborhood. Either it's that, or it's Popeyes. That's it. No decent Domino's. We got Domino's across the street. There is nothing decent in this neighborhood. Kathy's Green Gold is closed already? Come on, Kathy. She's disappointing, like totally. What if I need Starfood? She's not open at 6 a.m. I found that out. It's not that late. It's 8:30 maybe. This is bullshit. This is real bullshit. This soda's real good. And they have a malt drink over here I'm gonna get. Yeah, Vita Malt. It's alright, I've had it. See, roasted shelled chestnuts. They're in a bag. They're ready to go. I'm getting them. What's the price? Something outrageous. $3.99. That's not bad. It's chestnuts. How often do you see those? They're mine. What I do like about this store compared to Kathy's, this one cranks the oldies. They've got this dude's got real good taste in music. So that this is a better store. It is. The store sells those things, where I think they're called a water pipe to smoke marijuana with. I'd never touch that stuff. Don't smoke marijuana, kids. It's for adults. And I just say no. No, thank you. No weed. Is that what it's called? Weed? Marijuana. Marijuana, they should make it legal everywhere. Sell those. Those are bongs, maybe? Sell those bongs everywhere too. People could be making money. You tax that stuff. You tax everything associated with marijuana. I'm telling you, you have. I think that they have food, marijuana food, and candy. All that shit's gonna get taxed higher than it is normally, because that's going to pay for everyone's medical care. I'm not shitting. Tax the crap out of it. Make it legal. Sell the marijuana. Sell anything marijuana related. 75% tax on it. Something like ridiculous. 50%, something like that. And there will always be people that'll be doing it sort of black market. So they'll still be making money. See what I'm saying? That is an issue for a lot of people that are in the marijuana industry in states where it isn't legal. They don't want it to go legal. I know somebody that happened to in California. She's not doing the same thing, supposedly. You know, I know somebody else in the Midwest that I mentioned it to him, and he's like, oh, I don't want that to happen. You know, I don't want it to go legal. I'm like, fuck it, just open a store. I know it's a lot of money to get the store going, sure, that's true, but that would be the approach. You just have to go legal. It's gonna be different. Get investors and you open a store and make hand over fist. I talked about it in this neighborhood if it goes legal. Get a real small bodega and change it into like a weed store. A legal weed store. It's gotta go legal though. You used to be able to buy weed at the bodega right around the corner. No more in this. The police don't put up with that. It's not a big deal. They give these guys a ticket. It's no longer. It's nothing. But they should just make it totally legal. They have medical marijuana in this state. Just sell it like every other state. And the federal government should start taxing the shit out of it instead of saying that they don't approve. Who gives a shit? This is what the people want. They want weed legal and they want free medical care. Not free, we're paying for it, but everybody gets the same. Everybody should have the same medical care. No one should be walking around in pain, it's absurd, or walking around sick and then die because they can't get treatment. It's absurd. I'm at the grocery store. I gotta get beef for Bucket, my cat, and Sam the Raven. They gotta eat. Something like this, and then I'll dust it with calcium. You gotta add calcium. It's for a cat, a raven, any of the animals that eat whole other animals. Bone is part of their diet. You have to add calcium. Same thing if this was for a dog. Add calcium. I'm getting coconut milk. I love this stuff. That's dairy free. This is a real good product. I like it. I'm getting orange juice. The last time I was here, I bought some orange juice, and this is no shit. I like lots of pulp. It was all pulp. I couldn't even get it out of the bottle. It was weird. This says that it's better than rice. That's what it says. It says it's better than rice, but what's the matter with rice? I'm putting it back. I'm gonna go see what they got in rice. Canned fruit? Are you kidding me? I would never eat canned fruit. Why are you gonna eat canned fruit when you can buy fruit? It's in, like, corn syrup. You're fucking kidding me. Like, these cherries? No. Take back what I just said. I'm gonna buy applesauce. I'm gonna buy applesauce because I'm thinking about it like that. It's like a really easy thing to eat. I can just twist it off, open the jar, chug it back, put it away for later. See if there's a difference in price. Not really, I'm gonna buy the expensive stuff. But it's unsweetened.
Yo, what's up, Ike?
Nothing. Where have you been?
I was up on Broadway with Caine. I told him I'd get him laid. I was looking for a prostitute for him, and we found one. But she wouldn't have sex with him.
Bullshit.
No, she wouldn't. She said, your money's not good here, Quasimodo. Get the hell out of here. Then she said something about Caine. Caine looks like he's from a leper colony.
No shit, a leper colony? Is that a colony of leopards?
No, I think it's worse. I think it's something really gross. And then it was as we were walking away, you know, Caine was like totally defeated, you know, like and she started saying, maybe you can have a chimpanzee at the zoo suck your dick, because I'm not gonna.
No shit, that's so awesome. Did you get it on video?
No, I didn't. It wasn't a time to, like, be whipping out my iPhone and taking a picture of Caine being defeated by the toothless whore. But it was a good time,
Yeah, maybe I'll take Caine up there. I'll tell him I'm gonna try and buy him a whore.
Oh, yeah, do that. Say you'll pay for it or something. See if we can get him laid.
I have a 5-pound Yorkie coming in to do a board and train, so I bought this. I bought this. This is a good product for a small dog. This is a pager. All it does is vibrate. It vibrates in settings from 1 to 100. It has no contact points. You can put them on a small dog. So say I'm training the dog and I'm off at a distance and it looks like the dog's going to move or something. I can correct the dog with this. It just vibrates it. And what I do is I condition in the vibration with a physical correction. When the dog's like not paying attention, I'll say no and give a physical correction. So the dog starts associating the vibration with no. It's a negative. I'm articulating something to the dog using this product. And let me show you this. This is a good product. I like it. It's an option for a 5-pound dog. God, I hate that. I hate that sound. Just go away. Hey, quiet! I got dogs coming down the steps. Hang on. Knock that off! I don't need that. I don't need that. You do that one more time, I'm gonna get pissed. No! Yeah, you better stop. So this is the vibrating collar. See, it can fit on a small dog. It's a good product. It doesn't have contact points. Now, really, the sensitivity of a dog has nothing to do with the dog's size. I've seen real big dogs. Most dogs, if you're using an e-collar technologies collar like this one, this is a micro receiver, you're under 15. You're way under 15. You're under where a human can even feel it. That's why this is an awesome tool. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to use this on the 5-pound Yorkie. I just don't know if it'll fit. That's the problem. It's about it fitting, because if you don't have proper contact, if it's not touching skin to both points, the dog's not going to feel anything. It's just pointless. It's pointless to even have it on. At least with it, this will vibrate too. This one vibrates too. I mean, you could take the contact points off of a micro educator and just use the vibrate mode. I think this one vibrates, or does it beep? I'm not sure. I think it vibrates too. This is a new product that they put out. Yeah, it does vibrate. Anyway, so to make a long story short, like the dog that's coming as a Yorkie, and every Yorkie I've trained has this weird, long horse-like neck. It's sort of like long and kind of wide. So you can't find a place to really put, but it's small. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't find any place that the e-collar really fits. With one exception possibly is this collar, actually. This collar might fit on a Yorkie. And I'll tell you why. It's because this is e-collar technology. It's a very inventive company. You can put the strap on this way, right? Or you can put it on this way, so you can hang it on the dog's neck different. You can hang it on, which it could fit. It would be great if it fit for the owner. I mean, this is an awesome tool. This is so great. Your dog can, most dogs, you're going to be working with them, it's way under where a human can feel it. Seriously, that's how we do it. That's the best way to do it. You don't want to cause excitement. If you stimulate them real high, you're going to cause excitement. That's why you never use an e-collar with a dog that is being aggressive. I will put an e-collar on a dog that has issues, sure, to train it, but if the dog is screwing up, having leash aggression, going after another dog, you never hit a button on an e-collar, even if it's low. That's just going to sort of amp up the dog's mind and make them want to go more. This will increase drive if it's used the wrong way. If you have problems with your dog, you know what? Suck it up and contact somebody that knows what they're doing. Get help. You already have the dog in a position where it's a mess. So spend some money and get some help. So this is a possibility, but it's a 5-pound dog. I'm trying to be realistic. I don't think this is going to fit. I'll try it. Just, But this will definitely fit. I know it'll fit. I've used these before on Yorkies, and it is a good product. You just don't have the advantage of stimulation, and you're like, well, what's the difference? It's just different. Stimulation, like low-level stimulation, seriously, lower than a human can feel it, is so effective for conditioning a dog, to get a dog to do the conditions, the commands quicker. So you say sit, and you have this on super, super low. You say sit, and then when the dog's ass hits the ground, you turn off the collar. You go tap, 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 and when the dog's ass hits the ground, do you understand? You stop tapping because the dog became compliant. So you train the dog to, one, turn off the collar, and also to be compliant, respond quicker. You don't need the dog sitting around like, oh, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. That just increases that whole, I don't have to do it. And they do have to do it because they're living in a human society, and a dog that responds to the human can get direction. That's the safest. Your dog's the safest. The dog that you don't train and then it's just instinctual, that dog, its chances of being put down are so much more increased. I'm not saying that a trained dog can't bite. It could. All dogs can bite in the right situation. I'm just saying that dogs that are trained properly, statistically, oh my God, there's so much less of a problem. And you also have owners that have either spent the time training or spent the money getting the dog trained and then continue the training. So there's like this investment in the dog. There's a real caring involved. Like this is my dog. I love the dog. I don't want it getting hurt. I want it to be obedient. I need it to listen to me. This thing, you understand, these are awesome tools. So like any tool, they can be used properly or improperly. If you're using stimulation, it should be real low. Real low. Lower than you can feel it. On this, a lot of collars, they don't even make them low enough. Those Garmin collars, man, they start up so high, it's ridiculous. You should be using this. This is an e-collar technologies product, and condition the dog. You condition the dog using something like this, you just create this annoyance. That's all you want. You don't want pain. Pain causes excitement, and excitement is the point where all dogs make mistakes. They bark, lunge, bite, or just don't listen. Check this one out, too. This is a good product. I was talking to the owner of the company, and I was saying this would even be a more awesome product if what they would do is you could use it like this. You could use it, it comes with a remote. So you could use it like this, training your dog, but then you could also switch it into bark mode, so it could become a bark collar too. So it could, I thought about, I screw around with collars that are old, I thought about trying to rig one up that would do that, but I'd have to sacrifice $125 collar that is, it's good this way. If I needed a bark collar that vibrated, and I'd use the Garmin, which isn't good for training, but it's good as a bark collar. Different collars for different things. Not all collars are the same. Bark collars, your dog should be collar conditioned to turn off the collar even before you put the bark collar on. If you're going to put the bark collar on the dog and it's not collar conditioned, you just flip out the dog. Seriously. It's good product. I like it. I hope it fits. It doesn't matter. It's a 5-pound Yorkie. I can train him without this. It's just this will make things go a lot more smoother. It'll be easier on the dog. him going back with something like this gives the owner another option to continue training. Like Luna's mom. Luna's mom sent me a couple videos. I'm going to put a video out right after this one of Luna's mom working with her dog. The dog is so awesome. So awesome. She's casting the dog. She has the dog at the bottom of the steps in another room at place. She goes to the top of the steps, says place, and the dog comes up and goes to place. She's casting the dog around her house. And also, she bought some real nice cots. I want to show those too. But don't discount these. And like any of the dog training tools, they can be used properly or improperly. It's only, listen, a leash can be completely inhumane. It can. And so can giving treats. So you just have to know what you're doing. Pay somebody to help you to get the job done. That's what I suggest. That was Remy. She's so cute.